You mentioned that when your daughter goes to your ex-husband's house every other weekend, she comes home feeling frustrated and emotional. And this is actually very normal behavior, especially if the divorce happened recently. She may still be struggling with her feelings about it. And it breaks up her routine to go to her dad's house for a little while and her mom's house. And the routine at your guys' house is probably different. And I don't know if her dad has a girlfriend or another spouse at this time, but if he does, then that can add to her confusion and stress. One of the best things you can do is talk to her about her feelings. When she comes home, ask her if there's anything bothering her and try to keep the lines of communication open between the two of you. If you do this and encourage this as she gets older, she'll be more likely to share her feelings with you. And a lot of parents, especially when it comes to divorce, are tempted to tell their kids to feel a certain way or to put on a happy face. And if you do this, this kind of squashes their ability to work through the issues that they're struggling with. And of course, one of the people that you want her to be able to talk to most is probably you. So by keeping those lines of communication open, that can help both of you. One of the other things with divorce that's hard is that many parents find that the kids get caught in the middle of it. Either they end up being messengers, and even if you're not sending your daughter over to spy on her dad, maybe her dad is talking to her about you. And this can be an issue as well because kids get caught in the middle and they get confused and they have conflicting feelings about whether or not they caused the divorce, and they might develop anger towards one parent or another. So it's really important. Obviously, you can't change what her dad says about you, but you can have a positive influence on her when it comes to your feelings about your ex-husband. Even though they may not be positive, always make sure that you say nothing negative in front of her, even if she's just within earshot, because again, these feelings can reflect on how she feels about her dad. If you feel like you have a good enough relationship with your ex-husband, you can talk to him about how she's been acting when she gets home. And maybe he can shed some light on it. If she's not old enough to tell you how she's feeling or she's not willing to open up, maybe he can tell you about the things that are going on at his house. And if he gets defensive, then that avenue may not work. If it's severe enough, perhaps counseling would be a good option. If she talks to someone who's been trained on talking with children and discussing issues, maybe they can help her work through things that might be bothering her. If you have any other questions in the future for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.